Hey, ¿qué onda, chavos? Bienvenidos aquí a los amigos de
Downey Nissan,
el podcast donde hablamos de todo que se mueve con ruedas y obviamente mucho más. Hoy tenemos algo en especial, vamos a conocer historias que no siempre se escuchan o se ven, especialmente aquí en el showroom. ¿Qué onda, Rebecca? ¿Cómo andas?
Estoy muy feliz y contenta porque tenemos un nuevo look aquí en los amigos de Downey Nissan. You guys were in the service drive.
We're at the service drive. Y
where all the magic happened.
Yes, where's Mark?
Mark?
Mark was supposed to join us today.
Where's Mark?
Where's...
Mark!
Don't yell in a microphone, though. Mark! Oh, there he comes. What the?
Wow!
What the? Look at this
Mira,
guy, man.
he's strong.
Damn.
Wow, Mark.
What are you doing, bro?
Check out those muscles.
Wow. What's going on with those tires? Well, first of all, what's up, Mark? How are you, man?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Good. What's up with that
Well,
tire?
we actually have a sale that doesn't happen often here at Downey Nissan,
Right.
where it's buy three, get one for $1. And it's a pretty insane deal. If you need tires, if you want to just get them checked out, come on over. Let us help you out.
Right.
Right now, this deal is too good to pass up.
All right. Pues
What is the deal, Mark? Tell us.
Buy 3 tires, qualifying tires, and you get the 4th one for $1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Okay.
say each tire is like $301.
Right.
You get the 4th one for just $1. So this way you're not spending that extra $300. You know,
Right.
you can use that for whatever you need. Groceries, if you want to go out, have a nice night out, whatever you need. That's why we're here to help.
Nice.
That's good for people whose lease, you're returning your lease and you need new tires, or you're going on a road trip to Vegas, to the mountains, the snow's coming.
Yeah.
It's the best time to get your tires
Rainy
done right
season's
now.
coming up, so it's
Raining
better
season.
to get started. Prepare it while you're ahead.
And you're seeing on different brands like
Different
Bridgestone.
brands. Let me see what I got right here. I have it actually pulled up. So we have it active for Yokohama,
Oh, nice.
Dunlop. I've seen Goodrich and Hankook. Goodyear, I think I've only seen it once, but I mean, we won't know until we find out. So come on
Right.
in.
And if
Let
you
us
have an
help
EV,
you out.
that's all you have to do, right? Is just change the tires.
Yeah, pretty much. Electric vehicles, I don't know, they go through tires really fast.
There's a lot of torque on them, so
Yeah.
you're
Más
going to be
mucha
running
llanta,
through 'em.
diablito.
No quemo llantas, sino que quemo otras cosas. Oigan, pues quiero formalmente presentar a los que están aquí el día de hoy. Obviamente, bienvenidos aquí al podcast de los amigos de Downey Nissan. Con nosotros está Rebecca, nuestra embajadora de autos, la que siempre sabe cómo enamorar a la gente con los carros de Nissan. Y tenemos aquí directo del taller, como vieron, cargando la llanta, con las manos llenas de grasa, pero el corazón lleno. Por pasión, por los motores, está nuestro Service Tech. Él sabe todos los secretos debajo del cofre. Así que vamos a hacer algo interesante el día de hoy, chavos. Bueno, vamos a empezar. ¿Cómo diablos empezaron ustedes a enamorarse de los carros? ¿Fue el amor primera vez? Was that your first time? How did you fall in love with cars, man?
I didn't fall in love with it until I actually put hands on the vehicle. So in the beginning, I would just look at them. They're just, units just driving by. I didn't care about them.
Right.
But the second I opened the hood and I got to actually look at the systems, find out what happened, what sent power where, what sent gas here, what made air go through, the whole thing, it's so fascinating to me that so many complex systems are put together in one unit and it makes the actual, vehicle drive.
Right.
So to me, it's like clockwork.
All the technical stuff, right?
The technical stuff just made me fall in love with it.
The engineering. So you're kind of an engineer then.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you take apart motors, you put them back together and stuff like that, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's definitely fun.
¿Y tú, Rebecca, qué te hizo tener el amor por carros? Because obviously you're an ambassador to Nissan and other models and cars and stuff like that. What made you fall in love with this industry?
That's a great question.
Of course it is. It's me,
Diablito.
Diablito.
¿Cómo diablos piensas en esto?
That's why I get paid the big monies here at Downey Nissan.
Well, actually, it started off with my dad, obviously. You know,
Really?
my dad's Hispanic. So on the weekends, remember they would give away those free magazines with all the car specials?
Yeah.
So we would go.
Like the penny saver.
Yeah,
and
the
stuff
penny
like
saver. We
Right.
would go get donuts at
Throwback.
5 in the morning, early in the morning. And then we'll get the magazines. And then we'll just car shop, through the magazines. And then we started to see okay, ¿cuánto es el valor de este carro? ¿Y cuánto es el valor de este carro? and just like play with the cars and the numbers, and then I would start to change the oil with my dad, and that's kind of how we
You've
would
changed
bond.
oil before?
Yeah,
Shut up.
He changed the oil on my cars. Yeah, so that's kind of how my dad and I would bond through cars.
Right.
And I just, fell in love with it.
That's dope. And you've been doing this for how long?
Over 10 years now.
10 years.
A long time. Yeah. But, the real beauty about it, it's a hidden gem automotive industry. Nobody really, goes to school saying, I'm going to work in automotive, especially as a woman.
Right.
But once you're in it, it's real life problems that you see. You deal with people's credit, with a necessity. You
Right.
need a car to go to work, to drive the kids to school. It's a real thing that you need to buy.
Right.
And I just love my customers, helping them out. Really,
do
customers here for Downey Nissan, you're not going to find them at BMW, at Mercedes, at Honda, because they're people that are actually very grateful, first-time buyers, people that come here to the U.S. and it's their first purchase of a car ever, seeing that sparkle is just like family. I love it.
Right. How do you feel, or cómo conectas tú con la gente, the people that are watching you for the very first time or that you meet for the very first time? How do you connect with them, especially because we're talking about cars?
I love that question because, I see the customers and they remind me of like my family, mis tíos, mis tías, mis primos, mis papás, so los miro como familia. Mi gente hispana trabajadora.
Yeah.
I remember, when we purchased our first car, it's a big deal. The whole family goes, and it's exciting, because it's a car.
Right,
it's not
course.
just buying shoes or groceries.
Sí.
So you get to test drive it. You get to build a rapport with the salesperson. You get to see the big, beautiful building. It's a whole experience in the Hispanic culture.
Y es por eso que estamos aquí el día de hoy. Estamos dentro del actual service. What do you call this? What do you guys call this?
Shop, taller.
Shop, taller.
The bay.
The bay.
So these individual things are bays.
Yeah.
So it's super cool. Like, I don't know.
Queríamos hacer algo diferente, algo distinto. Queríamos enseñarles no solamente lo que hay dentro de Downey Nissan, sino que también
Donde
acá,
pasa la
donde
magia.
pasa la magia.
Behind the scenes.
Mark, cuéntanos. I know there's a lot of stories. Like you said, each bay has a story, man. What's been the craziest story you've heard here without getting anyone in trouble? But be honest, man. That's what people want to hear. They want to connect with you guys because you guys are Downey Nissan, So what's something that you could say without getting anyone in trouble and yourself in trouble?
Okay. There was a vehicle that was here at the shop once, and there was it was quite a big repair that had to be done on it. The thing is, while the vehicle was being worked on, a component was damaged. And I can't say the component because if I do, people can tie or put the connections together. Yeah. But the component was damaged, and it wasn't a cheap component either. Like,
right.
We're talking, it'd be pretty hefty fine or a fee to get it replaced. So once we figured that out, that the component was damaged, we took it upon ourselves to, not worry the customer because they're already here. They're
Right.
already worried. They're already stressed out. Oh, my car's
So
at the
true,
shop,
man.
So
who doesn't stress out when they bring a car to the shop,
yeah,
right, Rebecca?
like
damn.
most people, they want to live day by day life.
Yeah.
They just put gas and keep moving. They don't want to worry about anything. And then having to bring the car to the shop is an extra expense
Sí,
that can put,
un
a
estrés.
lot of stress on people. So once we found out
Especially
that we
if you
had
have
damaged it, we went ahead and spoke with upper management, talked to everybody, made sure everybody was on the same page, and we actually got approval directly from Downey Nissan to actually take care of the customer, and we repaired it without having to charge them.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
So
That's
that
dope,
it was pretty cool. And then we were upfront about it with the customer. We told them this is what happened,
Yeah.
but we also want to let you know, don't worry about it because we actually repaired it. We replaced it. Here's your old one, so you have the evidence, so you can actually trust us that we actually did do the job.
Nice.
So here it is. We want to make sure that we're all on the same page. We took care of it for you, and of course, we don't want to add any more stress to you than you already have.
Yeah, and that's what eso es lo que hacen aquí en Downey Nissan. They're really friendly, right? Knowledgeable. The problem is that hay mucha gente que viene to this service drive and they don't ask questions. And of course, the techs and the service advisors, they're not mind readers, so they don't know what's going on in your mind. So if you open up to them when you come into this service drive, they'll help you out. They'll look for solutions, like Mark said. But if you stay quiet and you just like, oh, here's my car, and you know something's wrong with it, but you don't actually know
Bring
what's
it up,
going on,
yeah.
then that's when things tend to be more stressful for not only for you, the car owner, but also for the technicians and everybody, because it just becomes crazy, right?
Well, that's what I love about Downey Nissan. When you bring your vehicle for service, we actually take a video of your car. And we're very transparent, and we tell you, like, hey, it looks like, you need an oil change or a filter change. And we're actually recording your vehicle, not anybody else's but yours. You're seeing your car, and we're telling you the recommendations, what you need so you can drive off with a safe, reliable vehicle. And even if you don't understand what's going on, but I'm a visual person, right? So if I see a video of everything I need, I'm like, okay, I understand and I get it. And that's what I love. That's what makes us different when you service your car here, because nobody else has that video feature like we do here at Downey Nissan.
And not only that, what I like about it is that there's also great pricing on vehicles, on pre-certified vehicles, carros nuevos. Por ejemplo, me imagino que tenemos especiales para este mes, ¿no, Rebecca?
Claro que sí, tenemos los mejores especiales aquí en tu Nissan Dealer número 1, y solamente este mes, estamos dando la oportunidad de conseguir 5 diferentes autos de menos de $250 al mes.
That's less than a cell phone payment, man.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I just got the 16 plus, not even the 17. Oh my goodness, don't even tell me about that payment.
So 5 cars under $200 a month.
That's right, and we're starting off with the Nissan Sentra, the 2025 Sentra SV. So there's 4 different trim levels on a Sentra. You can get the S, the SV, the SR, and the SR Midnight Edition, which is the blacked out package. So it has the black accents. It's sporty car. It's luxurious inside. Actually, what I love about it, it's like when you go inside the Sentra, you feel like you're inside a Mercedes-Benz.
Really?
Yeah. Yes, it's that high tech.
I'm all about the back seat.
The back seat?
Yeah, of course.
Your backseat passenger princess?
That one flew right over your head. No, go ahead.
No, I got it. I just didn't want to say anything about it.
So, okay.
Consumer
so Nissan
Report,
Sentra, nice.
just so you guys know, Consumer Report picked the Nissan Sentra as the number 1 pick in 2025.
Oh, nice.
So it has 30 miles per gallon on the city, and then it has 40 miles per gallon on the highway, and 149 horsepower, which is really cool. Pero lo que me encanta de la Sentra es que ahora con la Nissan app puedes prender el carro.
No.
Si te estás arreglando y está caliente allá afuera, you can turn on the AC.
Wow.
You can track. It'll give you alerts like, hey, your car is ready for service.
Oh, nice.
Or if your son took it out on a spin.
Yeah.
If your son took it out on a spin at 4 in the morning and you're sleeping, you don't know, you'll see who drove it around.
Oh,
Or
nice.
Sancho, no sé.
I like that.
And then it has the Apple CarPlay. So you're in one with your new iPhone 16 or
whatever the case.
I like
it
that.
reads your text messages while you're on the road.
So this is the Nissan 2025 Nissan Sentra.
Nissan Sentra
Very nice.
SV, y ahorita lo puedes conseguir con paguitos desde $129 al mes, solamente en tu Nissan Dealer número 1 si marcas en este momento.
¿Cuál es el número?
888-282-5597. La llamada es completamente gratis. O ven en persona porque te queremos conocer a ti y toda tu familia.
They could ask for you or Mark, right?
For me, for
Definitely.
Mark, aquí está Marta, aquí está todo el equipo listo para ayudarlo.
Okay. Oye, Rebecca, veo que eres muy apasionada en lo que haces, ¿no? Eres embajadora de autos. ¿Alguna vez un cliente te sorprendió con algo raro? You know, because you're always around with people. Has anything weird ever happened around, customers or anything like that?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's been a lot of weird moments that
A ver,
we've had
cuenta uno.
here.
Tell
I
us
mean,
one.
the saddest one, I don't want to make everybody sad and depressed, but I had a customer. He was really tall, and he would wear the big sun hat. So you would know when he would come into the building.
Okay.
Pero siempre con una sonrisa, bien alegre, siempre con su esposa, venía, le compraba carros. Y un día me habló llorando y me dijo que se quería quitar la vida.
No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I didn't know if it was a joke because he's always
Right.
very happy, like, are you serious?
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like, no, ya estoy harto porque me dejó mi esposa, me quiero
Right.
quitar la vida.
Ooh, I would have been throwing a party.
What would you do? What would you do?
I'd be throwing a party.
A party?
Yeah, if I told you my wife left me,
Oh my God!
I'd be like,
Ay.
DJ.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'd be throwing a party for 5 minutes and then you'll be crying later.
Yeah. All right, so what happened?
So obviously we had to call 911
Oh, wow.
because I wasn't sure,
Uh-huh.
and I stayed on the phone with them
Right.
until 911 came to
Yeah.
his house, and they got him safely.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
But yeah, that was
So
a
you
scary
saved
moment.
someone's life.
You were the lifeline.
Okay,
You
Wow,
hopefully,
that's
her.
hopefully they're still alive.
That's
Miss
dope.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Mark, we're in this very beautiful building, man. This awesome. Like, who wouldn't want to own at least one of these stalls in their home? Work on your own car and stuff like
That's
that.
my plan. I want one
Right?
at home. I'm not gonna work on the floor anymore.
That's right.
Not
Yeah.
anymore.
How do we get one in your garage?
I mean, there's a lot of places you can go and get one, but definitely if you can make it happen, oh my
But
God, it's
for-
all the difference.
But for the guys that work here, I'm
Yeah.
sure they're happy and stuff like that. But what's been the craziest repair you've done, man? Like,
Ooh.
like it came in, you're like, oh damn, I don't know if I could do it, but you managed to make it happen. ¿Qué fue eso?
Okay, so there's two of them. The first one, and then I also have a question for you.
Okay. Nice.
So,
I like when people ask me questions.
The first one was an Infiniti that had come in. It was a no start. The vehicle couldn't, it wasn't running at all. I believe the story was that it was stolen, and they finally
Oh.
got it back. So they wanted us to get it to turn on again.
Right.
So at the time, I was like a newer technician, so I wasn't really too confident with my skills. I was always asking other technicians for help, right?
Yeah.
So at this point, for this one, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it myself.
Right.
I'm gonna make it happen. So I get the car, I connect on my computer, start looking at it, going through all the systems, finding out which ones are talking to the computer, like
Yeah.
which modules are talking and
Yeah,
which ones
yeah.
aren't. And once I found that there was one that wasn't, communicating, I'm like, I found it. So once I got that, I grabbed one, a used one that we have over in parts just for testing purposes. I connected it. Sure enough, the car turned on.
Oh,
So that made me feel good.
Wow.
But
Damn.
here's the
Great.
kicker.
Another lifesaver.
Here's
A
the
car
kicker.
saver.
Puro
A car
salvavidas.
saver.
En esta mesa, puro salvavidas.
Puro salvavidas.
Damn.
Puro héroes.
Yeah.
No.
Who says
So-
that the superheroes only work? What is it?
I only
That's
wear
it?
capes.
Or only
Yeah.
wear capes, right?
No, all superheroes
No,
wear capes.
superheroes wear capes.
Oh.
What was I gonna say? So the kicker for this story, though, after I turned it on, the engine was knocking.
Oh.
So meaning that whoever had used
Like,
the
was
car
it doing
beforehand,
this?
yeah, it was doing that. Like
Oh, damn.
enseguida, nonstop,
Right.
just without even being revved, nothing, just
Yeah.
that idle. So that meant that whoever had the car before they brought it into us was gunning the car, revving it,
Yeah.
running it super hard to the point where the engine just blew. So the engine was
Like
gone.
really fast.
Yeah, because the vehicle was stolen, so I can only assume that it was like maybe in a chase or something, or they were racing it, whatever the case. Because it was a really nice Infiniti.
Right.
So we had to relay that info over to the customer, let him know about it. He went through his insurance, and the best thing about it is that he actually had an insurance that in case the vehicle is stolen, that it'll be
Oh,
covered.
okay.
So he was completely bought out from the car,
Wow.
got more for the car than what he paid for.
Nice.
So that that's the bright side on it. The second story, the craziest one, was I had to do an entire harness for. It wasn't even a Nissan. No, was it? Yeah, it was. It was a Nissan Titan. I had to remove everything on the inside of the vehicle, the the dashboard, the seats, the center console, even the headliner, because this harness actually crept up
Right.
from the pillars and connected to the top. So I was like, "What am I doing? No,
Yeah,
no
yeah.
way I can do this." So time went by. 3 hours later, I had most of it out already, and I'm like, "I can do this. Hell, yeah, I can do this."
Nice.
So then I started removing the harness, taking everything out,
Uh-huh.
putting everything back in the way it was supposed to, connecting. And once I was done, I'm like, I really did that.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I did that, and then
Wow.
it was
That's
super cool. The
impressive.
craziest thing is like most of us, to replace a harness is tedious.
Right.
It's a long time.
Do you-
Takes like days.
It could definitely take days.
so all these bays have different mechanics, right? Do you guys help support each other?
Oh,
Like-
definitely.
yeah?
Yeah. Over here,
That's dope, dude.
that's my favorite. So this side is like the lube rack, meaning like quick services, oil changes,
Okay.
tire rotations.
Uh-huh.
After this little centerpiece, from there over here, and even on that side of the wall is all technicians.
Wow.
So now every single one of us, we have our own cars that we're working on, our
Yeah.
own problems that we're trying to figure out. And say we get stuck or whatever. hey, can you come help me out, take a look at this? Maybe a fresh pair of eyes will help us out.
Nice.
So they'll look it over.
And you guys are certified technicians,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
By
Certified technician by Nissan. We go to school for it. We make sure we pass the classes. We even have certificates, placards showing that we are certified. So this way, you could trust us. We're not just some Joe Schmo out on the street just saying.
Good
so
going there, Mark. Nice.
Y lo importante lo que tienen que saber ustedes que están mirando este podcast, cuando tú traes tu auto en servicio, the reason why you wait a long time is because they don't have a lot of service space. So your car is literally parked out there waiting to get inside here. Because they're still dealing with. But the good thing about Downey Nissan is that we have the biggest service bay in California.
Look how beautiful this is.
So you're not going to wait a long time for your car to be ready.
Very nice.
Which is the greatest part about it all.
Not only is it all this that you see here, but like I said, there's a little wall right there, and we have an extra, I believe it's 8 racks on that side too, or 8 bays. So definitely, if you come in on a heavy day and we're backed up, say you need a response for your vehicle. Everybody wants to know what's going on with the car.
Of course.
And say we have a technician that's too booked. He has way too much work. We have more technicians that can actually look at your car.
That's right. And we also have car rentals available. If you need a car right away, we can get you into a car rental. So there's so many different options that we can do when you bring your car in for service. You're not going to get stuck without transportation, this is what I love about Downey.
All right.
Oye, Rick, tenemos más especiales because that 5 cars for less than $200 sounds amazing. Is there another vehicle?
Claro que sí. Otra opción sería la Nissan Altima 2025. Estamos hablando de la SB.
Yeah.
So it has a 2.5-liter engine. Mark can explain to us what that means. It gives you 27 miles per gallon, 39 on the highway. A lot of customers love this Altima because they can literally drive from LA to Palm Springs to Vegas back to LA with 1 tank of gas.
Wow. Nice.
It's really nice.
Yes.
You can get it in different trim levels. So we have the S, the SV, the SV Special Edition, the SR, which is a sporty model, and then the SL, which is the top of the line.
Right.
But you're going to love the 17-inch alloy wheels and the bigger car display, color screen as well.
Everything is better, bigger.
And the key, you just push it and the car starts. So if you're shopping, your hands are full, you're holding the kids.
Or with your phone.
It's easy to start. Or with your phone.
You can lock and unlock also.
That's right. I love that. And the coolest feature about it all is that if you like going to the snow, you like to adventure, you like going to the mountain.
Yes.
Well, you have the option to have an all-wheel drive on the Nissan Altima.
What?
Which is
They're all-wheel drive now.
All-wheel drive now.
Wow, coming up, this vehicle, man.
Yeah, and another feature, if you do like long drives, is the Pro Pilot Assist. So if you're stuck in traffic or, it keeps a distance between the car in front of you.
Oh, nice.
And it does it automatically.
So it kind of drives for you for a little bit.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be a EV. It's a gas vehicle with this feature, which is pretty cool.
And what's the price on that?
Pues ahorita mismo, si vienen a Downey Nissan, se lo pueden llevar con paguitos desde $179 al mes por la Nissan Altima SB.
Nice. Did you want to add something to it?
I want to ask you the question.
Oh, what?
Yeah, sorry. Not to take away from this, the sales, because honestly, I really do like the Altima.
No, that was great.
There's a lot of space. It's for me, it would be my pick over the Sentra. It has a lot more space, and I love it.
Because of the cajuela.
The cajuela, because of the actual in-cabin room. I'm a bigger guy, so I fit a little bit more comfortable in there. I drive these vehicles day in, day out. Between the Sentra and Altima. Sentra is a solid vehicle, and I would not mind having one at all. But the Altima, if I had the choice, I would definitely go for the Altima because a lot more leg room, a lot more space to just, be free, be yourself. Yeah. Especially if you're going on those long road trips. Oh my God, it makes a world of a difference. But okay, Diablito, my question to you: what got you into cars?
Yeah, what brought you here? Want to know.
That's what.
Actually, $1 million question.
Funny story. I just like vehicles. I've always liked cars, but then we had this opportunity to do a podcast. Well, actually, a radio show about cars, and that's how it all started. We started doing just vehicles, and ever since a kid, I've always liked what boy doesn't like cars,
Right.
And now that we get to talk about them, well, you guys are more of the professionals. I just listen and try to keep up with the technology. But yeah, I've always liked cars. I've had maybe a total of 5 cars in my lifetime.
Nice.
And I've never really worked on one before, because usually I have friends that worked on it.
What have you done to it? Like,
Oh, just modifications,
Ooh,
rims
okay,
and
yeah,
airbags
just-
and hydraulics and
So
all
Diablito
kinds of
knows
stuff.
what he's doing, all right?
Yeah,
Don't.
yeah.
You're too humble, sir. There
Thank
go.
you. All right, guys.
Oh,
Well, these are the last questions before we leave on this episode of Los Amigos de Downey Nissan. Really quick, SUV or sedan?
Ooh, depends on your situation. I'm probably gonna go with SUV.
If I'm single, I'll choose sedan. But now that I have a family, SUV is so much more important.
Diablo.
I'd rather take SUV. I like SUVs.
Hell yeah.
Automatic or stick shift?
LA traffic. I'm going automatic.
Definitely LA traffic, automatic.
Yeah, she doesn't
What-
know how to drive stick. Can I post that video of when I was trying to? Come on, let me post it.
Post
Yeah.
it. Post
Come on.
it.
No,
It'd
you
be
can't
fun.
post
Come
it.
on, it'll be so cool.
No.
All right. Do you guys rather have a?
Wait, you have to answer these questions. too.
Yeah.
Oh, I like manual. I like stick shift.
Even
yeah.
with LA traffic, you don't
No,
mind the
I-
stop and go.
No, because of course we could enjoy it at a track or something, So
yeah.
I like manual. Do you rather have your car nice and clean or full of stickers of all of your adventures?
Nice and clean. Nice and clean. 10 out
I
of 10.
like
It's
it
always
very
been my thought
clean, But a
process.
sticker here or there is not gonna hurt.
Okay.
And you?
Baby
Diablo?
on board.
I like it clean. I
Nice.
like my car super clean. I like black vehicles, but it's just so sucky that they get dirty,
Dirty
so quick.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys like listening to your music loud, or do you rather hear your motor loud?
Oh no, I love my music. I'm
Yeah.
driving. I have my music blasting. I'm singing at the top of my lungs with it, windows down.
You
I'm
sing?
bringing the every Thursday. Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, all right. Why don't we close out the show with you
No,
singing?
no,
then?
no,
Yeah,
no,
come on.
no.
Yeah,
yeah,
let's
go,
do it.
I
go.
don't have enough in me to
Never
actually make it
close
go.
your eyes anymore.
I don't know that one.
Oh man, you never seen Top Gun?
No, I'm
All
not
right,
gonna lie.
come on, close it out. Close the podcast with the
I'm
song.
not gonna sing
Come
right now.
on.
Maybe on the next episode.
No,
Maybe on the
man,
next
no.
episode.
Come on, close it out. Marky Mark, come on.
What do I
Una
do?
de Luis Miguel.
Anything.
Querida.
Yeah, go close
Luis
it out.
Miguel.
Juan
Isn't that Juan Gabriel?
Juan Gabriel, come on.
I don't know. I'm on the spot. I'm too
Come
nervous right now.
on, man. All you guys are the same, man. Close it out. Close out the podcast with you singing. Come on. 1, 2, and 3. Go.
I'm not gonna do it.
Número de teléfono, real quick.
888-282-5597. La llamada es completamente gratis. O ven en persona porque te queremos conocer a ti y toda tu familia y hasta el perrito también.
All right, guys. We'll see you in the next episode of Los Amigos de Downey
I was
Nissan.
about to start singing.
Yeah,
No,
whatever.
bye.
Hey, échate una.
All right, guys. Later.